To have this drawing on technical drawing for school certificate and GCE written by J.N. Green, and it has to do with the auxiliary views as a topic in technical drawing. And what we have here is that the front elevation and the plan of a hexagonal prism are shown. Draw an auxiliary plan on the ground line x1, y1. Okay, so here we have the front elevation and we have the plan, and then we are asked to produce the auxiliary plan as we see it here. So I just want to show you how you can reproduce this. Okay, so then plane x1, y1 or ground line x1, y1 that we are told about is this. So x1, y1, and it is inclined at an angle 60 degree to this horizontal. So no dimension is given here. Okay, we don't know the length of the hexagon, but I'm going to take it as 30 millimeters, and the distance from here to here is not given, but I will take it as 40 millimeters, okay, from this XY line. Okay, so let's see how this construction can be done. So just follow my instruction, get your instruments, and let's work it together. So you are going to get it done. Just need to listen to me and follow the way I'm going to explain it. Okay, so let's start. So what we are going to do first is to draw a vertical center line. So I'm going to draw a vertical center line. You can even start with horizontal center line, so there's no problem. So we still get the same thing. Okay, so we draw a vertical center line. So here we have a vertical center line. Okay, so we have a vertical center line. Then we are going to draw a horizontal center line. So here we have a horizontal center line like this. Okay, so we have this now. All right, so then the next thing that we are going to do, since I said that the length or side of the hexagon is 30 millimeters, so we take a measurement of 30 millimeters on the ruler with the compass. So here is 30 millimeters. Okay, then we put the pin here at this point, and then we turn it around to draw a circle. So here we have a circle of radius 30 millimeters. Okay, then with the same radius that used to produce the circle, to put the pin or the compass at this point based on the way the hexagon is positioned. So draw an arc to this side, and then you draw an arc to this side, then bring it down here at this point here, also draw an arc to this side. Okay, then you draw an arc to this side. Okay, we have this. So let's number this point. So this is point 1 and this is point 2. So here is point 3. Okay, this is point 4. So this is point 5, and then here we have this point to be point 6. So we have this. Okay, don't forget that according to the drawing we need space on this side. That's why I left this space here. Okay, now what we are to do now is to connect this point together. So we connect 1 and 6 together with a straight line. So connect 3 and 4 together also with a straight line like this. Okay, so connect 4 and 5 together with a straight line. So connect 4 and 5 together with a straight line like this. Okay, then we connect so 1 and 2 together with a straight line. Okay, so we have this. Okay, then connect 2, 3 together also with a straight line. So we have this, and then we connect 5 and 6 together with a straight line. So we have this. Okay, all right, so now let's go and work on the front elevation. So for the front elevation, so we come up, so and then we come up like this, and we draw a horizontal line. So draw horizontal line like this. Okay, then we are going to transfer this point to the horizontal line. So from this point, so draw a vertical line up like this. Okay, then we come to this point 5 and 6. So draw a vertical line like this. So we have this now. All right, so then we are going to take the height of the prism, so which is 40 millimeters. Here we have this to be 40. So then we are to draw a horizontal line here. So draw horizontal line. So we make this a thick line also. So this baseline will also be a thick line from here to here. Okay, so we have this. Okay, so we have this, and then this line will also be a thick line because we can see this corner. Okay, so this corner of the hexagon, so we have this, and then so we also make this line a thick line. Okay, because we can see this corner of the hexagon, and then this line also make the thick line from here to here. All right, so then let's do the numbering. Okay, so we are going to number this point. This is 0.2, 3. Okay, and then up here we have what we have 2 prime, 3 prime. So because we also have this top, we have hexagon on this top, we have the hexagon at this base. That's why we are doing that. And then here we have 1, 4. So this will be 1 prime, 4 prime. Okay, then here we have 5, 6. Then here we have 5 prime. Then we have what we have 6 prime. So we have this. All right. Excuse me. So the next thing that we are going to do is to draw the XY line. So as we see it in the drawing, so we draw the XY line. Okay, so we have this. All right, so it has no length. Okay, so we can call this is X here, and then this is Y. It has no length. Okay, we have this. Then we also need we now need to position the X1 Y1 ground line. Okay, so we don't have a particular distance of the line from either of the given views, so all we have to do is to move away. Then we draw this this line. So we draw the line like this. Okay, so here we have what we have this to be. So this is X1. Okay, and this is Y1 here like this. So the angle at which the ground line is to the XY line is 60 degrees. So we have the angle here to be 60 degrees. So we have this. All right, so now so we are to produce an auxiliary plan. You have to produce an auxiliary plan. So whenever you have to produce an auxiliary plan, so all you have to do is to draw a line from each point that we have on the given elevation. Let me say it again. When it's come to the construction of an auxiliary plan, what you have to do is to draw a line on each point that we have on the given elevation. Okay, but to draw that line, you have to take note of the angle of view. Okay, you have to take note of the angle of view. So in this case now, no arrow is shown here that we are to follow, but with what we see here, so the work has been done for us, or we have been given the angle of view. Okay, so when we have this plane or this ground line to be at an angle 60 degree to the horizontal, it means that the angle of view is 30 degree. Why did I say it is 30 degree? Because when we draw a line from this point, 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 and from this point, in which each of the line will be at a right angle to this ground line. So for that is right angle is 90 degree. Okay, so and then we have this ground line to be at an angle 60 to the horizontal. It means that we are to make use of 30 degree set square or 30 degree side of the set square to draw a line from here, from this point another point, so that each of the line will be at an angle 90 degree to this line. Okay, so we are going to have what we are going to make use of 30 degree sec square, because 30 plus 60 will give us 90. Okay, so let's do that. So we take the sec square, so come to this point here. So come to this point. Okay, so let's just take our time to do it. So come to this point and we draw a line in this direction at an angle 30. So come to this point, we also draw a line in this direction at 30. So coming to this point also, we draw a line in this direction. Then we come up here. Okay, so with the same 30 degree side of set square, we draw a line like this. Okay, then we come to this point, so we also draw a line in this direction, and then we come to this point, we draw a line in this direction. So we have this. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so you can see what we have here. Let's see the next thing that we have to do. Okay, so when we are looking at the object in this direction, okay, so we are going to see this line that connects 1 and 6 together, and the line that connects 5 and 6 together, and the one that connects 4 and 5 together. While the line 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and 3 to 4, they will be hidden from us. Okay, So we need to transfer this point 1, 6, 5, 4 and 2, 3. Okay, we need to transfer them here. Okay, so we need to do that. But according to what we are told is that we should draw the auxiliary plan on ground line x1, y1. So it means that the object is going to be laid on this ground line. Okay, then it's spread to this side. So this point here is going to be point 1. So it's going to be point 1 as we are bringing the object in this direction. So what we are to do now to transfer this point is that we come to point 4 here and we draw a horizontal line to this side. So we come to 5, so we also draw horizontal line. So we come to 6, so we draw horizontal line, okay, like this. And then we come to 1, we draw horizontal line. Then we are going to draw a vertical line. So here we draw a vertical line, so from here to here, so we have this, and then so we number this point. This is 4, so this is 4, okay, then this is 5, so here is 6, and this is 1, so we have this. So what we have to do now, so we take we already have 1 here, okay, so we take this distance 1 to 6, so 1 to 6, so we have this. Okay, so we have all right, so we have this, so we put the pin here at 1 to make an arc here. So this is 6, so let's write 6 here. Then from 1 to 5, so 1 to 5, so we have this, so this is 1 to 5, so we have this, so this is 5. Okay, 1 to 5, looking at what we have here, so 1 to 5, let's put that, sorry, so there's a mistake, so this is 5, okay, then 1 to 4, 1 to 4, so putting it here, all right, so we have 4 at this point, so this is point 4, so we have 4 here. All right, so now having done this, the next thing that we are going to do is to transfer this point to the other side. So if you look at the numbers that we have down here, we also have them up here, so we need to transfer them to this side because we have hexagon on this top part and we have hexagon at this bottom part. Okay, so we are going to be working on the construction of the hexagon both up and down. So we come to this point here, to this point 6, and then we transfer this distance to this side. Okay, so we have to make the line parallel to this line, so that means we have to make use of the 60-degree side of the set square. So we also transfer this to this side. Okay, and then so we transfer this also, so we transfer it to this side, so we have this now. So now let's locate the point actually. So this is point 5. Okay, so as we have it as a straight line here, so we have this to be 5, and this is what, this is 6. So 1, so we are following this numbering. Okay, on this line we have 5 and 6, on this line we have what, we have 1 and 4. So here we have what, we have 1 here. Okay, so this as we have it here, so this is actually point 1 and this is actually point 4. Then 2, 3, so look at 2 is facing 6, so it means that this point is what, is point 2, and then this point 3 is facing what, still facing 5, so this is what, this is point 3 here, so we have this. Okay, then coming up here, so just follow this and then you follow this line. So this point here we have, this is 6, okay, and then so here we have this to be 5, so you have 5, so this is 5, so prime, so let's prime it, and then at this point here, so we have 1 prime, so this is 4 prime, okay, then this is 3 prime, and this point here is 2 prime, so we have this. Okay, so we are just going to connect this together, but as I said, when we are looking at the object in this direction, we see this line that connects 1 and 6 together, 5 and 6 together, and 4 and 5 together. But this line that connects 1 and 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, they will be hidden from us, so we need to show that here. So we need to make this line that connects 5 and 6 together a thick line like this, so we have this, and line that connects 4 and 5 together, line that connects 1 and 6 together, so it's a thick line, while the line that connects 1 and 2 together will be hidden. So at the bottom part, to be hidden at the bottom part. Then the line that connects 2 and 3 together will be hidden. Okay, so we draw with short dashes line. Then the line that connects 3 and 4 together will also be hidden from us. So we make a short dashes line like this. Okay, so then at the top part, we see the whole of the hexagon. You see that hexagon clearly. So this line would be a thick line. This line also will be a thick line. So this line will also be a thick line. This line will be a thick line like this. And this line also will be a thick line. And then, so this line that connect 2 prime, 3 prime together will also be drawn as a thick line. Okay, so then this line that connects 1 prime, 4 and 4 prime together will be a thick line. The one that connects 5 and 5 prime together will also be a thick line. The one that connects 6 and 6 prime together will be a thick line. And the one that connects 1 and 1 prime together will be a thick line. But the line that connects 2 prime together will be drawn with short dashes line. So we make this short dashes line from here up. And the one that connects 3 prime together will also be drawn with short dashes line like this. Okay, so as we have it here. All right, so this is the auxiliary plan of the hexagonal prism as shown in the textbook. Okay, so all you have to do is to practice. Thank you and God bless you.